Hi, everybody. My name is Rita Crompton. It is great to see all of you out there. I hope you had a wonderful day. Oh, and you can see in the background my little girl walking around back there. That is Delilah, and she is delightful. Today, we're talking about our new slogan, our new tagline for Archimedes Offspring. It is from mind to market. We help inventors get from here to there. And, you know, I had a lady call me today, and she's from the Georgia area, and she goes, I've got this idea. That is perfect. We love to get inventors who say, I've got an idea. What do I do first? We're really working then with that aha moment. And we like that. But we can take inventors and help inventors from any stage. We had a gentleman from New York a few years ago, and he was like, all right, I filed a patent. I've got a design here, layout. I really need somebody to help me develop it. Terrible patent, terrible design. But we were able to start over. We filed really good, helped him file really good intellectual property, got a great engineer on board. It's like, okay, tell us about what are you seeing in your mind's eye? What is your aha moment? And he explained it to us like, that's really not what you've got going on here. It was going to be too hard to manufacture it. It was going to be too expensive. So one of the things we try to help you balance is what does it need to do and what price will the consumer pay for it? That is really an important step in this process. If we can't make it at a price the consumer is willing to pay for it, that's it. You're done. It's over. I cannot tell you how many millions of patents have been filed and issued, and technology didn't allow it to be made because the consumer wouldn't pay for it. So that's one of the things that we look at. There's a difference between the sexy prototype that, there may be only one or two of them, and the manufacturer's prototype that's got to fit a price point. All right. And again, that's part of what we help you do. So when we're looking at from mind to market, all right, we really are helping you then understand the steps and the phases. So when we say, all right, this is the first part of what you need to do. So wherever you come into the process, we're going to help you manage the options and the consequences of each option. Every business decision that you make has got a consequence to it. All right. Sometimes they're good and sometimes they're bad, but you're looking to get, it's like, what do you want to accomplish in this next phase? What do you want to get to? All right. What can we spend on it? People will come to me and they say, oh, well, I spent, $10,000 on a video. Wrong. Couple $1,000 is what we're looking at. All right. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right. We're looking at getting something accomplished. All right. So what do we do? One of the things that we help mentor with is those steps and what should they cost. You don't get to do a boondoggle to China to find a manufacturer. Wrong. If you want to take a vacation to China, do it on your own dollar. All right. But not on your pool of money for the investments. A lot of times people are just like, oh, I went to China. Well, bully for you. Like I said, if you want to take a vacation to China, hire a tour guide. All right. When you're using your inventor money, whether it's the money that is being funded to you through AOS or your own, all right, your own money. God forbid you take a second mortgage on the house and waste it on a trip to China. No, don't do that. And we mentor you through that process. It's our job to help you understand this is the next step. These are the options that you have in this phase. And how do we go about paying for it, whether it's your money or AOS. All right. We're going to look at being careful with the money. Nobody has got a money tree in the backyard. You've heard me say that lots of times. All right. When we're getting from mind to market, we're very much aware of that. And we're very much aware of, in order to get you where you want to be, all right, how do we have to manage that? Mind to market. Wonderful concept. It's our job to help you manage the phases. It's our job to give you the options for each phase and say, okay, this is what you can do. This is what the costs are going to be. Do we need to squeeze that a little bit on one side so that we've got more on another side? One of the mistakes I see inventors make way too early in the process is thinking, oh, I can spend this money on this because you've got that money at this moment. We're always looking at what are we going to have to spend that money on down the road, as we're on that path from here to there, that we need to save it now so that we've got it for later. And that's one of the things that we really look at Archimedes Offspring and at Inventor Lady. So how do Inventor Lady and Archimedes Offspring fit together? And that's one of the questions I get on a pretty regular basis. Archimedes Offspring is your mentoring and funding mechanism. All right. Inventor Lady works on licensing. Not all inventors need help finding licensing, so you may not want the Inventor Lady's help. That's fine. That's your choice, a business choice. I get other inventors, it's like, why would I do one without the other? Again, a business choice. Not all inventors need AOS. All right. Some just want my help with the licensing. Again, business choices based on your specific criteria and the project itself. Archimedes Offspring looks at you, the inventor, as the aha moment, all right, the brilliance of the product. We really look at basing whether or not you'll be, accepted into the process by the marketability of the project. So we are vetting the project, not you, the inventor. We don't care what your credit score is. We don't care, if you've got collateral. We don't care. All right. We don't care if you have a certain income level. We don't care. We want to know about the brilliance of the product and can we get it into the marketplace? So that's what AOS is doing. And then, once you're into that process, the funding of it. AOS does not focus on actually creating the licensing contacts. Inventor Lady does that. So for some inventors, you need Inventor Lady, some need Archimedes Offspring, some need both. Our goal, all right, and our job in mentoring through that is to help you decide, all right, to point out again, as the pendulum swings, consequences of each decision that you make so you can make good informed decisions. The last thing we want to hear is 5 years down the road, I wish I had done it differently. We want you to be excited about the process. We want you to be happy with the decisions that you make. We want to help you get from here to there successfully. And we want you to be able to look back at it as a positive experience. So when you're looking at Archimedes Offspring, you're looking at Inventor Lady, we fit together hand in glove, right? We're looking at helping you put together a total package. Archimedes Offspring, on the mentoring and the funding side, it is going to help you get from here to there without having to spend your own money. Big deal. Makes a big difference to your family. So pay attention to the decisions you're making. Understand it is a path from here to there. And Archimedes Offspring, we are there to help you make it successfully. Don't want you falling off any cliffs. Have a great evening, and I will talk to you tomorrow.